Hello and welcome to Four Corners Alliance Group. My name is David Harrison. I'm the CEO. Today, here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about who is Four Corners Alliance Group. We're going to talk about ways to make money. We're going to talk about exciting new weekly sweepstakes. And we're obviously going to explain to you how you make money. So let's start off here with who is Four Corners Alliance Group. We were founded in June of 2012, Cornerstone Alliance Group, LLC. We're a Nevada Corp, and that's our registered office at Painted Mirage Road. I don't work from there, neither does my business partner. I live in Georgia, and he lives in Florida, and Nevada Corp was a strategic decision to basically, as a base of operations from a tax point of view, have some advantages here in the United States. We've also formed a South African company in 2017. It's registered as Four Corners Proprietary Limited in Pretoria. We don't do walk-ins in that office either. There are meetings by appointment, however. Okay, so our mission is to globally improve financial awareness through financial literacy books delivered online, and to offer a solid long-term business opportunity through the promotion of financial literacy books. So, understanding the version 3 instant commission matrix. Only one person is paid a commission from a sale, okay? The person who is paid the commission is not based on the sponsor. That'll become clearer as we talk about row 3 in the compensation plan in the next couple of pages here. The person that receives the commission, it's their sponsor that is paid the 100% matching commission, okay? Now, there is an $8 admin fee to become an independent business owner. That's paid at the point at which you join. Okay, so let's take a look at what we're just talking about there. So for every time on genealogy row 1, you have a product set 1 sale, the actual price of the product is $20. There was the $8 admin fee we're talking about if you put those two together when you join. So there's an $8 commission payout, and there's 4 positions on that front row, so there's a potential of $32. On your genealogy row 2, product set 2, the commission payout for product set 2 is $12. There's 16 positions. That totals $192. On your genealogy row 3, product set 3, it's a $24 commission. There's 64 positions, so the total there is $15.36. On your genealogy row 4, product set 4, there's 256 $40 commissions possible for a total of $10,240. On your row 5, product set 5, it's a $70 commission, 1,024 positions. Possible total is $71,680. And on your genealogy row 6, product set 6 sales, you'll get $120. There's 4,096 of those positions for $491,520. All right, so let's take a look at all of this just a slightly different way. So if you're so row 1 pays up 1 level, an $8 commission. Let's go take a look at how that plays out when you look at it from a genealogy point of view. All right, so we put you at the top. It's a $28 purchase for a lot of people because they're paying the $8 admin fee. $20 is remaining for the purchase of the product, okay? So there's $16 in a total payout. There's $8 instant commission. It goes always up 1 level. So row 1 sales pay up 1 row, okay? So that goes to you for your first row. So you get the $8 instant commission. On your row 2, the $8 commission is paid up 1 row. And same thing on row 3, same thing on row 4 and row 5, and so on, all the way down. Whenever there's a level 1 sale, it always pays up 1 row. Okay, so let's go back to our chart here. So now we're on your row 2. So row 2 pays up 2 levels always, so that $12 goes up 2 levels. So all of your row 2 is going to pay you $12 when they buy a product 2. All of your row 3 is going to pay you $24 when they buy product 3. All of your row 4 is going to send you $40 when they buy product 4. All of your row 5 will send you $70 when they buy product 5. And all of your row 6 will send you $120 when you buy product 6. Okay, so let's take a look at this from looking at your downline point of view. So what we're going to do here, we'll make an example. We've got Beth, and Beth just paid her $28, and out of that $28, $8 is the is the admin fee, $20 for the product. So out of the product sale, $8 is going to go up one row, so that's going to go to you, and the other $8 is going to go off to your sponsor. Okay. All right, so let's move down to row 2. Roy's going to join under Beth. Beth's the sponsor. Roy pays his $28, $8's admin fee, $20 is for the product, so there's an $8 commission and an $8 matching commission, which goes to Beth's sponsor, okay, which is you. All right, let's go to the next row. So Roy finds Ty. Ty pays his $28, and we've got an $8 commission that goes up one row. The other $8 is 100% matching commission, which goes to Roy's sponsor, so that goes to Beth. On row 4, Leah joins under Ty. Ty gets an $8 commission, and Roy gets 100% matching commission. Okay. So we've got some great new products coming. We've got we're cycling out some of our older products and bringing in some new things that are carefully targeted our market segment. Debt repair series, the fundamentals, and building on the essentials. A couple of great books coming there, and there's a third, more advanced debt repair that's going to be in level 2. We're also going to be introducing all about loans, so you want to borrow money. So that's got some great information about different types of loans that and some of the advantages of when to use a loan of a certain type and when not to, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's take a look at book purchases in a matrix form. And so you can see here that on your downline level, we've got the book set column, then the purchase price, number of members that are available on that row, the commission that's available, and the total. So you can see all the totals there. Now, I'll do the disclaimer. This is theoretical income. The industry standard is that most people don't make more than $200 a year. Okay, let's take a look at matching commissions. We just added another column on our chart here. Okay, so the 6th column across, we have our row commissions. On the 7th row there, you have the matching commissions. So what you do is you take a look at row 2, the number of members 16. You can get 16 matches effectively because each of your 4 people are going to bring in 4 people, and that's going to give you 4 times 4 matches. Okay, so each match is 100%, so it's going to be an $8 commission, so it'll give you $128. You do the same thing on the next level to give you $768, then $6,144, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, so a lot of power in focusing on recruiting people to get those matching commissions. Okay, so new for version 3, we're introducing a dynamic matrix. Now, what does that mean? Okay, well, what we decided to do is there's some power in being able to focus on building on those first 3 rows. On a 4-by matrix, you really just, and at a great price point, the way we have it, you really don't get the opportunity to build a very large amount of income. So we certainly don't want to upset the way that our compensation plan works now. We wanted to keep it the same. So we came up with this idea of being able to give people the opportunity to take advantage of being able to bring in more personally sponsored people. And so what we're doing is we're going to allow you, once you recruit your first 4, we're going to allow you to create an invite link and invite a strategically good person onto a new leg on your front row, so you would have a 5th row position. Now, the chart that I'm showing you here is 5 gets 5 gets 5 gets 5. Just be aware of that. Your downline, or when you first start out, will definitely only have 4 until they get their first row of 4. So the math would be something less than this. This is a theoretical maximum of all of these rows, but you can see it has quite a significant and powerful impact on your earning potential. The same when you go out to, say, 6 rows, does the same thing. Okay, so we're going to allow you to send out personal invite links all the way up to 10 wide, so you end up with 10 wide on your front row. Now, I want you to keep in mind that not everybody's going to be 10 gets 10 gets 10 gets 10 gets 10. I mean, just look at the number of members that we're talking about there. That's highly unlikely. You're going to have some combination of the first matrix that I showed you, 4x6, and something greater than that. And once again, take look at the disclaimer at the bottom, because it's really going to come down to your ability to help your teams build. They're not going to build by themselves, and working together. All right, so there's another great thing I'd like to introduce in version 3, and that's sweepstakes. So sweepstakes is something that we're going to introduce tied together with our new weekly program. We no longer have a monthly program. We had a monthly newsletter, and that's gone. It's been replaced with a weekly newsletter that's going to be embellished with some additional features like videos and various things on. And we've changed the topic, so instead of it being topics targeted at high net worth individuals, which is what that's what we had before. The new material is now targeted at entrepreneurs. It's entrepreneur focused. The video material we're going to put together will be on topics around marketing type topics, personal development topics, how to develop the entrepreneur mindset, all those sorts of fun things that you'll find very, very useful, and also make for a great retail sales product as well. Now, to make it more fun, what we decided to do is add a sweepstakes to it. So we'll get to the sweepstakes in a minute, but for right now, I'm just going to show you the compensation plan for the new weekly. Now, I want you to really, I'm going to stress this, keep in mind, these are small numbers, but it's weekly. Right? I think most people focus on weekly income, paying the bills this next week, and so on and so on and so on. So I figured let's break this down and let's focus on weekly targets. And just to make it real fun, we're going to be doing a sweepstakes giveaway every week as well for all the people who are participating in the weekly product, in the weekly program. Okay, so these are the commissions. 70 cents on the first row, and this is multi-level. 50 cents on the second row, 50 cents on the fourth row, 20 cents on the fifth row, 10 cents on the sixth row. And the reason I did it this way is because I wanted the 5 and 6 are residual type income, levels 1 to 4. We're focusing on giving you some good commission, and there is 100% matches on all of this too. Let's take a look at that. So 4x6, and the 4x6 is overlaid over our instant commissions matrix. So in other words, people just need to become active in this particular program by making a purchase, and their status will change on your genealogy chart. So the positions don't move. It's not a separate matrix. Okay, so they're the commission matches. You can see this stuff on the website. Now, it's very important to also recognize that what I'm showing you now is 4 wide, right? Now, it's also, because it is the same matrix, it's just one matrix in our system with 2 different programs, that when you add a 5th leg, by taking advantage of the dynamic matrix, now you're going to be able to build a much bigger income. And like I said earlier, remember that not everybody in downline is going to be 5. I mean, this is probably what I'd be doing. I'd be trying to get everyone to 5. Once they got comfortable with the idea of finding 4, I'd be showing people the advantage of going to 5. Not everyone will do it, but quite a few will. Going 6 wide, going 7 wide, 8 wide. You know, it's starting to become pretty nice income. And 10 wide. Now, obviously, not everyone in your downline is going to be 10, right? That's the key thing to remember. But you know, you're going to make some pretty decent income out of that. We're excited to bring that to the table. I've got some other things we're going to be adding to it that I think are going to be fantastic. Retail. This is the future of network marketing, is having retail products. And we've always had what I think are great retail products. I know only a few people retail. Most people really don't have any retail experience. I will tell you, there's a lot of people out there who want to self-manage their funds, who would love to get some of the stuff that we have coming, that would be a part of being one of your customers. I'm going to talk about customers here in a minute, because it's going to blow your mind as you get your head around the weekly program with sweepstakes. Okay, so each participant in the weekly product receives a ticket in the sweepstakes. Okay, just keep that in your mind. And also, for each purchase in the book matrix by an independent business operator, the business operator receives additional tickets the following in the following numbers. Now, what we decided to do is to create some leverage and a bit of a thank you, if you like, for when people upgrade in the matrix. So when you first start off, if you're coming in and joining Four Corners at level 1 in the book matrix, we're going and at the same week you decide to purchase the weekly Premier program, we're going to give you a ticket for level 1 and a ticket for the weekly program. So you have a total of 2 tickets in the sweepstakes. So you have 2 chances to be drawn out of the list of names. When you upgrade to level 2, we'll give you the 1 for the weekly program, and we'll give you 2 for the product purchase. Now, if you happen to give you an example of how this might go, is that if you come in and you buy both programs and you're building a team quickly, or you're very excited about what we're doing, and you get yourself upgraded to level 2 in that same week, then you would actually end up with 2 additional tickets. So you'd have the 2 that you started off with by being in the weekly program, as well as the level 1 book set matrix, and so that's 2 tickets, and you'd have another 2 that you would get from the level 2 upgrade. You'd have 4 tickets in that week, so 4 chances at having your name drawn as the winner in the sweepstakes. Okay, when somebody upgrades to the level 3 set, they'll get 3 additional tickets. When they upgrade to level 4, they'll get 6 additional tickets. When they upgrade to 5, they'll get 8 additional tickets. When they upgrade to 6, they'll get 10 additional tickets. Okay, we think this is a great addition to the program. All right, so there's the numbers for adding all of that up. So the ticket quantity, tickets for the weekly program is 1, the bonus tickets for each of the upgrades, and the total on the right. Okay. All right, here's what we're going to do with the sweepstake. We decided that we're going to make this pretty attractive. The plan is that we're going to get momentum to get to drawing once a week, every Thursday at around about 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. I know that's an odd time in the US, but it's a good time zone based on where a lot of our members live. I'm going to be doing the drawings live, and or at least the plan, unless I'm away somewhere on business. But the plan is that I'll do them live as much as I possibly can, and I can do a bit of a Q&A and all that kind of stuff. So the prize pool is $24,000. And the criteria to doing a sweepstakes draw is we need to have 5,700 people in the matrix for our first sweepstakes draw, for any subsequent ones. And until we get to the point where we have enough momentum where we have more than 5,700 people every week on the weekly program, and therefore enough funds coming in to do the sweepstakes prize. Here's how it's going to work. I already said that. It's going to be drawn every Thursday. The winner receives 10% of the total pool. Okay, so when we do the first draw, and I've got this virtual lever I'm going to be pulling on a piece of software that you're going to see, and it'll spin a bit like a slot machine. And the person's name that comes up, who is the winner, will receive 10% of the total pool. So they'll have won $2,400, right? Now, the sponsor of the winner is going to get a 100% match and also win $2,400. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the 6 teammates directly upline, and they're going to receive a share of the sweepstakes prize as well, with 6 matching bonus prize payouts. Okay, so in other words, we're going to take what's left from the winner and the sponsor. We're going to do 2 things. We're going to take 6% off it for diamond bonuses, and then of the remaining 86%, we divide it by 12. 6 of those payouts are going to the 6 people upline, and those 6 people's sponsors are going to get the other 6 payments, 1 each. Okay, so now let's talk about retail. If a retail customer wins the sweepstakes, the retail customer, the seller to the retail customer, and the upline diamond leaders share in the $24,000 prize. This works out to be 47% to the customer, 47% to the seller, 6% to the diamond leaders. Okay, so let's take a look at that by the numbers. We have $11,280 for each customer and the seller. We have $720 being paid to the first diamond upline, $360 to the 2 qualifying diamonds above the first diamond. Okay, so let's take a look at the retail commission structure. So whenever you sell one of our Premier Weekly programs to a customer, 20% of the sale price goes to the company, 80% of the remainder is paid out. And so that means that 80% of the remainder goes to the affiliate making the sale, and 20% goes to the sponsor of that affiliate making the sale. So here's an example of that. If you sell 100 financial education books online, at $13, it's $1,300. 20% of the sale price of the company is $260. 80% remaining of the payout. That means that of the 80% to the affiliate making the sale is $1,040. Because that $1,040 was what was left from the sale, is $832, and 20% remaining goes to the sponsor, which is $208. The potential that you have now as we build our library of financial education and we start to introduce a weekly program, so we're giving you weekly residual income, the opportunity you have, especially as a sponsor, to win in the sweepstakes is quite amazing. When we do fire off the sweepstakes, the typical estimated sponsor win, in other words, somebody in the 6 up line has got a win and you're getting a match, is probably in the order of just over $1,000. And you might have more than one person in that team, in that upline 6. So if you're a sponsor that ends up with 2 people winning a little over $1,000, well, you're going to win a little over $2,000. So for the members that are sponsoring the sweepstakes, is an incredible opportunity and increases your odds out of sight. So let's take a quick look at what we've done with Diamond Leader and how it's changed a little bit. There's now 3 levels of Diamond Leader, as there was 2 before. The qualification for a Diamond Leader is still the same as it was before, 200 personally sponsored members. The Diamond Leader qualification pays a 3% Diamond Leader commission on the sales from your entire organization, with the exception of the organization of a Diamond Leader below you. So in other words, if you have a Diamond Leader below you, from that point down, you'll be cut off from Diamond Leader 3% commissions. But the rest of the team that you have will be producing you a 3% Diamond Leader commission when they make a sale. The next type of Diamond Leader is a Blue Diamond. It's the next step up from a Diamond Leader. So that's 200 personally sponsored people, 256 recruits on your 4th level. So in other words, your 4th row is full. You get an additional 1.5% Blue Diamond Leader matching commission. You get a 1.5% Blue Diamond Leader commission on the sales from Diamond Leaders below you. Okay, and then that example I was talking about, for the rest of the team around that diamond that is in your downline, you would be getting the 3% Diamond Leader commission. So in other words, you qualify for the Diamond Leader commission if you're the first person upline from the sale to get it. If you're the second diamond upline, you need to be at least a Blue Diamond to get the 1.5. There's only one Blue Diamond Leader commission paid out, one Diamond Leader commission paid out, and the third type of diamond is a Triple Diamond. You have to be 200 personally sponsored, 256 on row 4, 1,500 members in your organization in total, and that will give you the 3% Diamond Leader commission when you're the first diamond upline from the sale. When you're the second diamond upline from the sale, you would need to be a Blue Diamond, and then you would qualify for 1.5% commission. To be a Triple Diamond, that means that you would get the commission as a Triple Diamond when you've got a Diamond Leader and a Blue Diamond Leader below you. We at Four Corners Alliance Group are very committed to your success, and we're very excited about the additional benefits of version 3. And we know 2018 is a great time for you to take yourself to the next level and become very successful as an entrepreneur with Four Corners Alliance Group. Thank you for your time today. We know we brought you a fantastic business opportunity, 5 years in business, reliable payouts, good management, great support staff with years and years of retail sales experience and customer experience. And we know we bring the whole package to you now with version 3, ready for you to do your part and make a success of your Four Corners Alliance Group business. Thank you.